Unit 2, New Americans.
Why they came to America.
Fang Yi Shiyu always loved to dance, but the island of Taiwan was too small for her ambitions. She wanted to dance on the world stage, which meant she had to leave her uncomprehending parents behind and take her chances in New York City. The Art of Departure chronicles her new life, living as a star of the Martha Graham Dance Company. If not for dancing, would you ever have come to the United States?
No, I'm a dancer who dances in New York, but I don't know how to enjoy life in New York. I don't know what life means to me in New York. In New York, the only thing I do is dance. Happy and sad, I fight with myself every day. Dance and life will never be in one place, no matter where I choose to stay. I will never feel complete because both of them are my dreams.
You had to move to New York to become a professional modern dancer. Do you think modern dance will flourish in Taiwan to the point that future Taiwanese dancers will have plenty of opportunities in their homeland?
I want to believe that, yes, it will one day. It may take time, but one day, I believe.
I see. Do you think your nostalgia, as you put it, for Taiwan has any effect on your dancing, perhaps as fuel for your emotions?
Yes, I am that kind of person. I don't know how to express myself except through my body, through dance. But I still miss home very much. If I could wish for anything, I'd wish for dance and life to be in one place.
Would you encourage other artists to move to New York to pursue their dreams?
No, but I will encourage them to follow their hearts and their dreams. Don't give up too easily.
Ferdowsi Nafisi and her two daughters, Manaz and Farah, became independent women in America. When Ferdowsi decided to emigrate to the U.S., she opened the door for her daughters to later join her in California. After so many years in the United States, does it finally feel like home, or will that designation always belong to Iran, the country of your birth and childhood?
As a teenager growing up in the United States in the early 1960s, I sort of felt an outsider and longed for a sense of belonging. My brother, on the other hand, felt immediately at home when he came here and has always taken great pride in being an Iranian American. When I returned to Iran for a visit in 1968, I quickly felt at home, and the visit had an enormous influence on my later decision to return to Iran to live. When I returned to the US in 1982, this time as a political exile, I gained new respect for the democratic institutions of this country, and in time, I felt more at home. But the call of my birthplace is always there.
Do you feel more like an immigrant or an exile in America?
I have lived my life in the US in two parts. Growing up, I lived the life of an immigrant, my mother having brought us here so many years before. She took enormous pride in being an Iranian American and took her citizenship very seriously. She instilled this pride in us as well, but I always felt somewhat apart from my peers. I longed for a place that felt more like home. I followed that call and returned to Iran on the eve of the revolution. After almost 4 years living there, I returned, this time as a political exile. Though, I feel more at home now than when I first came. There is a part of me that will always feel in exile, whether in the US or in Iran.